Welcome to Jeanette Lane Crafts Live. How are you? Hope you are doing well. We have some people in the chat already waiting. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys hanging out today. We are going to be doing some stash building. So I have my die cutting machine. And in case you're wondering, this is the Sizzix. It's so dusty. This is a Sizzix Big Shot, and I have the magnetic platform and the glitter pads, which are really cool. Let me show you a comparison between the glitter pads and the plain clear pads. So these are the plain. As you can see, they get all scratched up from when you're die cutting. But you can't really see all that scratchiness with the glitter pads. It kind of camouflages it and makes it seem, I don't know, it's just a little bit nicer, and it's got that glitteriness to it, sparkle to it. And then I have the magnetic platform. But of course, I think the machines come with a multi-purpose platform. So it's got these two little tabs on it so that you could do embossing, use your embossing folders and whatnot. But I really like the magnetic platform. It's a little bit heavier, but it's perfect for making your dies stick in place. So I'm gonna be doing some die cutting today. Let me know if you have a die cutting machine, what you like, what you use. Maybe you want a brand new one. Maybe it's on your wish list. Let me say hello to lovely people watching. We have Bethany. Hello, Bethany. Hannah is here. Christine is here. Jacqueline Roy. Hello, Jacqueline. Christine Wilkins says, how are you, Jeanette? I'm good. Thank you, Christine. Hope you are doing well. Jacqueline says, I can't wait for today's live as I've never done stash building. I just make whatever I need as I go along. It is so helpful to make it ahead of time. Just because, like, you can keep the inspiration going. It's just really helpful. Hello, Sandra D. And Jamie is here. Pearl Binder, aka Celine, is here. Hannah says, going to mostly wallflower, I think. Today I'm sorting craft supplies. Nice. Alex is here. Tracy is here. Hello, Tracy. Sandra D says, drinking my morning cup of coffee and ready for some craftiness. Two of my favorite things. That sounds amazing. Amazing. Hello, Veronica. She's saying a quick hello. Catherine is here. Let's see. Christine has a Sizzix and a mini die cut machine. Is your mini die cut machine also a Sizzix? Alex says, I just want one, definitely on my wish list. Hello, Catherine. And Celine says, just bought my access to the Make This Magical Playbook course by Over the Moon Academy today. That's cool. I don't know what that is, but I think you've posted a link to it in the group, in the Facebook group, so I will look at that. But it sounds fun, whatever that is. So yeah, die cutting. Do not store your dies like this. This is just my way of keeping them all in one place. So let's pull out some dies. Let's see what we got. This is a favorite, this little shape here. So I'm gonna pull out that one since I tend to use that one a lot. In my crafting, definitely some frame dies. I'm thinking probably some type of heart shape will be good. My stash has been built over the years from different places. I can't think of if I've actually like purchased any dies myself. I'm sure there are a few that I have purchased, but for the most part, they have been part of work swag. Not work swag, but I guess it is kind of work perks. So when I used to work at Sizzix, I have a bunch of dies from Sizzix. And then I also have a bunch of dies from working at the magazine, Practical Publishing. So they had a lot of dies there as well. Little teacup die, that's another favorite. I can never have enough teacups. So I'll do that. There's a little bell jar die. That one is super cute too. I'm gonna do some more hearts since it's supposed to be like a Valentine's Day kind of theme. So I'll have a few hearts going on there. I also really like this little banner shape. I can use that quite a bit. I've got this little tag die. Always recommend a tag die. A bow die. Let's do some bows. Never have enough bows. This one too is another favorite. This one, just for like little foliage action. Let me know what you have been making. Here's that bell jar set. So it came with that little bell jar die that I just showed you, and then it has the stands to it. Some of the dies, especially magazine dies, come fused together like this. See those little metallic pieces that are holding the dies together? The reason why they come like that is because they're cheaper to manufacture that way. So it keeps costs down. It is kind of a bummer that, oh, here's a coffee die that I haven't used. This is from Tim Holtz. I forget what these are called. They're Sizzix dies. It's like a steel rule edge die, but they had a certain name, these little ones. Wendy probably knows what they're called. So yeah, it keeps costs down when they're fused together like that. And then you can just break them. Usually I would just kind of pry them with my fingers, or you can cut them with scissors. But that, sorry, I'm so sniffly today, I don't know why. A frame die, always love a frame. So we'll cut those up. And I'm thinking that might be it. I don't know the sandwich for this, so we'll see, but it's a cute little one from Tim Holtz, probably discontinued. Gosh, what are they called? Let me see. I'm looking here because sometimes the name of the things are in here. So it's not a thinlet or a framelit or a triplet. Because they had these like sizzlets. Gosh, if anyone knows the name of them, they might just be like steel roll dies. Textures? No, it's not that. Maybe it's just a steel roll die. A Biggs die, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, chubby tags, yes. These little page markers, always need more of those. Alright. Let's see who else has joined us. Catherine is tidying her crafty messy desk. Christine has a mini die cutting machine from Altenew. Catherine says she just bought some Sizzix dies on sale. Nice. Celine posted the link. And she said with leftover money she bought some cute lilac pastel disc-bound system in US letter size from AliExpress. Nice. Hopefully you can share when you get your stuff. Christine says she's been working on Valentine cards and also working on daily journal that Heidi Swap does. Ooh, cool. That sounds like fun. Here's a little bunting die that I like. That one I use quite a bit. So let's get to this little one. Looks like that might be helpful as well. So So let's get to cutting. I'm gonna need some paper. First off, paper. I have some really pretty like floral prints here. Kind of Valentine's-y. It's got that pink vibe going on. So we can die cut that. I'm going to, I should just trim it. I'm like, maybe I'll just fold it in half. Oh yeah, let's fold it in half. So I'm just gonna fold this in half so that we can cut more than one shape at a time. Should be okay. So we're going to load up our platform with the chubby tag die. And then we will put some of these hearts there. Hearts here. Another heart. I could also die cut a heart shape into the tag, which would be kind of cute in the corner to have like heart-shaped tags. So let's try that. That would be cute. So we'll have some little chubby tags with a little heart on the corner, and I'm going to put this one down at the bottom. You probably can't see it. It's out of your frame. We'll put this one down as well. I'm very hopeful that all this is going to cut in one pass. I mean, in one go. It might not, because this paper is a little, kind of almost on the thicker side, but I am feeling confident. Okay, time to run it through. We'll get to stamping too. We'll do some stamp stash building. Christine says she loves that chubby tag die. So cute. It is. Tracy says she mostly buys sentiment dies. Oh, that's interesting. Catherine says she's prepared some racks. Catherine, was the shipping really expensive for your Sizzix die sale because of Brexit? Oh, yay! So, it worked on the 4 layers. Awesome. So we have our little hearts now. Little heart die cuts. There should be more there. I'm not gonna try to pull them apart. And now we have the little chubby tags with a little heart print. There we go, you can see that better. With a little heart cut out. So cute, it's so cute. I love these chubby tags. And then these have them on the right hand side. So 4 chubby tags ready to go. Some hearts. We've got some more hearts. Yay! You can never have enough hearts and tags in your stash. These little like plaque, kind of like little name plaques. I love these little bunting dies. Use them quite a bit throughout. You've probably seen them before. These ones are fun too. Just a nice little basic shape. Some more hearts, different shape hearts. I actually have my pokey tool today. Next week, if you're available, Oh, this one didn't cut all the way through. Next week is the Galentine's Day virtual meetup. So hopefully you can join. Oh, that last heart didn't cut either. Hopefully you can join the fun. I will be sharing the link in the Facebook group. I don't know how you cut this one. I wonder if it might not even need a thing. It might just be cutting pads. Let's see how this goes. What was I saying? Yeah, so it is gonna be about an hour-ish of crafty fun and chat, and everyone can see each other. It's a nice time of just hanging out with some lovely people. Okay, so this one, if my memory serves me right, it should cut it just like that. Nope. I know it didn't cut because there's no pressure. What is the sandwich for this? I don't think there's a special pad for it. It might be, might need to experiment. It might be this one. Let's see. Definitely not that. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. What is the sandwich combination for this die? Nope, that's too much pressure. Maybe there's a special platform for it. Honestly. Yeah, no, definitely not that one. All right. Need to find out what the sandwich combination is for that. I have this one. This is a Sizzix French General envelope. This one is really cool. You probably can't see the cut lines, but it makes a really cool envelope, so let's cut that one instead. This one, I do know the platform combination, so it's just the paper, the cutting pad. So these are steel roll dies. There's steel blades in here. If you push down, you will probably cut yourself. You're able to cut thicker materials with these types of dies. This one is probably discontinued, not gonna lie, but there's probably similar ones from Tim Holtz that are probably in stock still. So no, you can cut like full-on fabric, leather, mat board with this type of die set. And it's really cool. Oh, cuts out a little envelope. Let's put it together so you can see it. The paper's too thin, so it's supposed to kind of leave a little impression where the fold lines are, which it didn't because I used really, really thin, not very good quality cardstock. It's basically copy paper. It's so thin. I'm trying to see if I have thicker paper, but I don't think I have any like cardstock left, so we're gonna have to do it's like this. Can't even see the score lines. That's not good. Okay, so it goes something like that. You should be able to see the score lines if you use better quality paper. So it folds like that. And then it also folds into itself for that bottom part in the pocket. It's almost like a little library pocket. So it goes like that, and then you have the little lid here, which should also have a score line right about there. And so then you glue it all together and it creates a nice little envelope. So these are fun to have on hand in your stash so that you could send little goodies to your pen pals, or I don't know, for another kind of like journaling, like a journaling project would probably work. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there. And probably a little bit of glue right along this edge here. Close that up. There's our little pocket. And then we can add I don't know if the seam goes on the front or the back. What do you guys think? So like if it opens like this, would the seam be... Oh, I don't have a picture of it. I always made them with the seam on the, like on the front. So put a little glue here. Oh. Does it go on the inside or the outside? Oh no, there we go, there we go. I'm like, I think I did this wrong. But nope, we are sorted. Okay, so there's that. And then it has the little doodahs. What are these called? They're the kind that you can like wrap around with a string. Is these kinds. And then you do like the wrapping motion with the string. You know what I'm talking about. You do, surely you do. I'm gonna leave those off because this paper is so flimsy. I wouldn't even trust it, honestly. So again, that die set is the French General 660310 envelope. It's probably discontinued, but you might be able to find it on eBay. And also, I'm pretty sure that there is a Tim Holtz version. Like, I remember seeing it. That's not out of stock. It might be called something else, like a library pocket. Something like that. Gonna add the little closure first. Sorry, the little lid, the little flap. Gonna add that first. And then put a little bit of glue right along there. And then we have some little fun envelopes. So this paper is cool because it's double-sided. So now we have two versions. Super cute, super fun die set. That would just be a fun afternoon of cutting out a bunch of those and building them. Hello. Oops, sorry, Kelly. Kelly RH. Kelly says, you have to use his base tray. I knew there was, like, I knew I'm missing something. That's right, I remember. I remember exactly what it looks like. It looks like a big piece of metal. Thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate that. I don't have one here with me, but I do have one in storage back in California somewhere. Hello, Grindelia. How are you? Catherine says she found them in a craft shop. Christine says, I just sent a rack to someone in the group and it cost a lot to ship to England. It was more than sending my son stuff in Korea. Yes, so because of Brexit, because England is no longer part of the European Union, things are crazy, a little bit chaotic as far as like shipping, and there's lots of problems with like exporting. stuff and importing stuff and lots of things going on. Bethany says they've gone so ridiculous since January. Hannah says, I've reached the stage where my tidy craft trolley looks pretty and organized and perfect, but I still have a table full of things that need to be put back. I want to see your craft trolley. I'm sure you've shared a picture of it in the group, but I would love to see. Bethany says, can only buy things from UK right now. I suppose supporting local business is nice, but I want all the pretty things from overseas. I know. Grindella says, I was trying to send a rack to Mexico and the price was $50. Need to find another way to pack it so it won't be that much. I know, it's so crazy how expensive shipping is. I mean, can you imagine if shipping was like more affordable? I think people would just be sending more stuff, buying more stuff, sending more things to friends and family. You would think by now we would have figured out a way to make it more affordable. Hello, Amy. Amy just popped in to say hello. Beth and Catherine are going to organize a swap. Are you really going to swap mustard? That is so cool. Christine is going to go spend some time with her hubby. Nice. That is super important. Alright, so putting the little envelopes aside, let's move over to... So I have some paper here that I found, and I thought it was just plain white cardstock, but it's not. It is sticker paper. So, wait, is it sticker paper? Which side is sticker? This side is sticker. I think these might be masking sheets, though. I thought this was... No, these aren't very sticky, so I think they're masking sheets. Never mind. I thought I had sticker paper, like envelope label paper. So I was really excited because I was going to do some stamping so that I could have like some instant stickers, which I thought would be nice. But instead I'll just stamp on white. And I'm going to stamp some pretty flowers, which I want to use I'm trying to find a stamp set that I like a lot. So I really like this one from Altenew. It's called Beautiful Heart. And I love this big flower shape. So I was going to stamp that one. Let's see what else we got. We've got some sorry, I'm trying to look through my stash and see what looks more Valentine's-y. I'll get this one too. I really like this flower down here. I use that quite a bit. I also have this set, and this set has some like vases, and like a little bell jar, which would be super cute to cut. I've chopped off the top, which is just like extra cardboard and like packaging. I'm like, I don't need that. It's just taking up space. So I thought I would stamp. So let's stamp a few of these flowers. The stash building is all about stamping and die cutting and fussy cutting and trying to get a lot of like shapes. Like, no, just stuff for your stash. So I'm going to be using some colorful inks. These are pigment inks. They take a while to dry, which kind of bothers me. But that's just the way it goes. So I'm going to use this light, really light pink color. Stamp a few of these, and then I can die cut some out too, because I have the coordinating die set. That didn't work out too well. I like the color though. I don't mind mixing my inks when they're pigment inks. It's that center bit. I didn't put enough pressure on that center bit. No. You know what I need is a stamping platform, and I don't want to get it because I'm so lazy. Let's get it out. That'll help the situation. Stamping platform to the rescue. I should use this more than I do. This is actually not mine. I didn't steal it. My friend Kath, some of you might remember from Craft Stash Live, she let me borrow hers. She's not using it. And she's like, just use it. Just use it. Put your little magnets there so your paper doesn't move around. Hopefully I have this on the right side. Yeah, there we go. I already had a little bit of ink on it. So this is the Tim Holtz platform, which I don't believe you can buy in the US anymore. I think you can only buy it in the UK. But there's different brands available. Ooh, that's nice. It kind of has that pinkish kind of, like darker pink kind of vibe, which I like. Let's stamp one right here. Let me ink it up. Ink it up with the darker pink. Maybe put the lighter pink in the middle. So we can get some like two-tone kind of action. I feel like a cat when I'm using a stamping platform. You know, like cats do that. They like need their little like space where they're gonna lay their heads. Also, what I like to do is flip the whole thing over and then just press down to get that even impression. That's better. That's not too shabby. And we can rescue these ones if I line them up. Oh, sorry. Let's try to rescue these. I should probably clean my stamp. It's a little fuzzy. Wasn't lined up perfect. But that's all right. Let me flip this paper this way so I can fit some more on there. Hello, Brianna. Jacqueline says she sent a Christmas package to her pen pal in the Netherlands and it cost her $70 Canadian. That is pricey. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Catherine says Jeanette has a magic bag full of dies and stamps. I do. Coralie is, hi Coralie, she's watching Downton Abbey again. I forgot all about the live. No worries. Jacqueline says, I know, Bethany, almost fell over when the postal lady told me the price. That's the bad thing, is that You go to the post office and they weigh it for you, and then they tell you the price, and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't turn back now. Like, you're really in a like, there's no going back really, because you've already committed to sending it. There should be, like, I'm sure there's a price calculator where they can kind of tell you roughly what it's going to be. But what is happening? I think, oh, that magnet's in the way. I couldn't get a full contact. Kitty paws, kitty paws. Oh, I like these little flowers. They're really pretty. They're real pretty. And it also has the whatchamacallits, like the shadow portion of it, so that you can get like a really realistic three-dimensional kind of flower, which I should probably try on one of these to show you what that's like. Let's clean that one up first. So let's do let's do this one. So I'm gonna do this one. It looks just like petals. I wonder if I should do the outline first. Nah, let's do the shadows. That textured-y shadow. So I'm gonna go with a light color for that one. This one. Just ink it up. There it is. Lovely, lovely. Clean that off, put it back, and then we line this one up. And sometimes these are tricky to line up, but there's usually a distinguishing feature about it that should help you line that one up. Sometimes you want to do that outline first before you do the shading. Sometimes it's easier that way. Alright, so now I'm going to ink this one up with a darker color. And then I can die cut all these babies out. So it's got a little misaligned, but you can kind of see the effect it's supposed to have. So it gives you a nice little dimensional flower. Get that center bit. All right, let's die cut these babies so that I don't have to fussy cut them, which is great. Sometimes I get lazy, because sometimes I do have the coordinating die set, but it seems easier for me to just cut it by hand because I'm like, oh, I'm too lazy to grab my die cutting machine. Like, I'm not feeling it. And sometimes I'll just fussy cut it. When I have the die, it doesn't make sense. But that's what I do. So, let me just roughly cut these. so that they fit through the die cutting machine first of all. And then I'll grab the coordinating die set. Again, this set is called Beautiful Heart. There's the one. Bring this guy back. And then we line up our die set. Wow, that was pretty easy. First try. And then we run that through. And we have our nice little flower here. We can put that on our little envelope that we made earlier. Nice little embellishment there. Like, what else could we add to this? Put a little flag behind it, maybe. A little bunting banner sticking out. Let me just cut the rest of these since we are here. Oh my gosh, so I totally forgot that tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday. And I mean, obviously here it's not widely watched because that would be 11 o'clock at night or something like that. So it's not as popular here. And also American football is not as popular here. So I just kind of miss the vibe of the States around that day. Even though I know it's not a holiday, it feels like a holiday because there's lots of like barbecues going on, lots of sales at the grocery stores for like crisps and sodas and meats to barbecue and whatnot, party foods. And it's just a fun day. We usually go and hang out with either family or friends, and you just take a bunch of food, you know, you barbecue, have burgers, hot dogs, and you just hang out and watch the game, you watch the commercials, you watch the halftime show. And it's just I don't know, I always enjoyed it. Even though I don't really watch football or follow it, it's just like everyone watches the Super Bowl game. It's so fun. So I kind of miss that. Let me know if you're doing anything special. Probably not with virus restrictions and whatnot, but there's our flowers. Hooray! Let me stamp those little, what do you call it? Those little vases, which I think they also have coordinating, where'd they go? Oh, here they are. They have coordinating dies, which is really helpful because then I can make a bunch of little mini like vases, which would be super cute. Super cute. Like super duper cute. Trying to find some white paper. There we go. Okay. So this set is from a magazine. Probably discontinued for sure. But I know there's lots of these types of dies and stamps. It's like a common shape. A common shape to have. But look how cute this little vase is. Adorable. And you can also just cut out I probably would just cut this out instead of actually stamping it, but I'll stamp it to show you. Where'd my block go? There you are. Okay, so stamp a few of these. It's lost its stick for some reason. Doesn't feel very sticky. It feels like the stamp's gonna fall off. Which, if that happens, you can usually use a glue stick. Look at all those vases. Lots of die cutting to do after this. Okay, that's super fun. Let me switch it out to the this die. It also has this little coordinating die for, looks like it's this one. Yeah, it looks like it's that one, so I can cut some of those out as well. Let me stamp the little jar because it's too cute. I also want to stamp the little heart. Gosh, it's just fun to stamp. Like, even if I didn't end up using these, I wouldn't be mad because it's just fun. It's just fun to do repeated stamping. There's something about it. Is that enough jars, you think? I think it is. Let's do one more. Oh, got a little close there. Yikes. Okay. So there's all these little edges here. I'm gonna maximize the use of my paper. So I'm gonna grab that little itty bitty bow stamp. I'm gonna stamp the little bow and also the little daisy. Is that a daisy? So I'll stamp that as well. I don't want to use black for the bow. Let's use, ooh. You know what color I don't use a lot is purple. Let's do purple. Look at that. It's beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we'll stamp some of those. Just right along here, along the edge. I think this is to go on the little neck of the vase. Vase. I don't know how you say that word. I think the UK pronunciation is vase, maybe. And then Americans say vase. I love the different pronunciations, like Americans say vitamins and British people say vitamins. Or basil is basil here. I love it. Love the differences. Alright, we've got some pretty purple bows. Let's stamp some daisies. I'm gonna do some pink ones since I'm gonna use pink because this is supposed to be like a Valentine's Day type of stash building. So let's do that. So I'm trying to line up my stamps in a rational, a responsible kind of way. Or should I just do black and white, like just black? I really like this blush pink though. It's just like a light little pink. I don't know. I might just do black. I'm not crazy about it. Yeah, I'm gonna do black. Just black. Coralie loves a jar stamp. Tracy loves purple. The Weeknd is set to perform at halftime. Oh, right. Alex says, that set is so gorgeous. My favorite flowers. Love the jar and vase. Aren't they so cute? It's so cute. Jacqueline says, I don't watch football nor understand it. Right? It's... I don't get it either. Kind of understand it just a little bit. Like, but not particularly. It's just fun to... I watch it for the family, like just being with family. I'm there for the food, always there for the food because the food is great. And the commercials are, it's always fun to like talk about, you know, like, oh, which commercial was your favorite or which one was kind of weird. So it's always fun to watch the commercials. And then the halftime show is usually pretty entertaining. And mostly the food. I'm mostly there for the food, guys. And of course, quality time with the family. But I don't think we're doing anything because again, it's like at 11 p.m. our time. I think kickoff is, so it's super late. That is like way past my bedtime. So, like last year, I ended up buying, I think we made hot dogs last year, and that was our way of celebrating Super Bowl Sunday. So I don't think we're gonna do that again. Maybe I'll go buy some chips, some crisps, and watch replays of like the Puppy Bowl, which is always cute too. What time is it? What time is it? I do have time to die cut some of these vases, so let's do that. Gosh, I have such a mess. I can't bear to look at it anymore. I really need to clean. Really need to clean. Do I have a I got rid of my water brushes. I wanted to put a little light wash of color on these, like blue, so it looks like water. But I don't think I have any water brushes. Yeah, I threw my water brushes out. I need to buy some because they got moldy and they were gross and couldn't handle it. So I just threw them out. I should have tried maybe putting bleach in them and then squeezing them out and kind of cleaning them that way. But it was just too yucky. So I just threw them out. They're not that expensive. I think you can get 2 for like $5. So, all right. I hope this is not a set that's like has a problem with it, because sometimes at the magazine, you know, they had prototypes because sometimes these stamps get designed wrong. That happened a bunch of times where there was a coordinating stamp and die set where this was not the die, like the cutting part of it was on the wrong side because it's a mirrored image, and so there was so they put those in the pile to like give away, and so sometimes the stamps and the dies aren't, they have like not a malfunction, what word am I thinking of, just like an error. What am I thinking of? A mistake? No. Faulty? Gosh. Like they're faulty. Yeah, they're faulty. faulty stamps and dies. But this one does not look like a faulty one. Oh, look at that little vase. It's so cute. With a little bow on it. Let's cut a bow. The bow does not have a coordinating die, but it's super cute. Oh, I'm so snotty today. I think because I was standing out in the rain throwing some stuff out and I got rained on. And my clothes got a little wet. Oh, we haven't talked about food yet. We should, because we're about to go. So I'm making one of my favorite meals, which I call Mediterranean. Like, I'll tell Justin, like, oh, we're having our Mediterranean meal tonight. And he knows what that is. Oh, that looks like a perfume bottle, doesn't it? It kind of looks like a perfume bottle, a little bit. If you put a little circle on top, it could be a perfume bottle. But it will have our beautiful little, like, flowers sticking out of it. Once I cut those out. Not that one. But yeah, nice little vase there, vase. So Mediterranean is, I cook a whole chicken and then in the oven roasted chicken, and then kind of like a rotisserie chicken, but it never comes out as good as like the Costco ones. It's never as moist. And then I make couscous with like cucumbers and tomato and chickpeas, and it's got kind of like a lemony olive oil kind of dressing that I make and add to that. And then we have pita bread. Here it's called pita bread. And then, oh, hummus. Oh, I have hummus too. And then we have hummus with it. And then I make a garlic aioli. And then sometimes I also make falafel from scratch, which is really easy and really fun. I don't know why falafel's so fun to make. And then I buy like olives, and it's just a very Mediterranean kind of meal. Anyway, it's one of my favorite meals because I love chicken and I love couscous and I love garlic aioli. So I'm super excited about that. Look at our little faces. They're so cute. They're adorable. So that is on the menu tonight, and I'm so excited because all I have to do, I've actually made everything this afternoon, so all I have to do is just put the chicken in the oven and toast the pita bread, and then we can eat. So I'm excited, super excited. Oh, look at this little stencil. I made a little stencil, like a jar vase stencil. Super cute, guys. It's super cute. Oh, I need to clean. I just need to take all day tomorrow and clean my stuff because it's a war zone. It is past like, you know, danger zone. It is a full-on war zone. Like tier 5, calling the troops, war zone. It is bad. Bad. So I'm just trying to put this away back into the plastic packaging, which has fallen apart. There we go. This is such a cute little set. It really is. It's got a little fish in it, so you can put a little fish in your little jar. It's got some sentiment, and if I stamp this and I stamp the stems, it should make a nice little bouquet. So cute. Oh, you guys, thanks for hanging out today. Really, really appreciate it. We've got some fun stuff here. Got some fun stuff. I think it's been a while since I've done a giveaway, and it's not so much, it's more like, oh, I don't want to have to go stand in the line at the post office because it's so long. But if you have left a comment, if you leave a comment left a comment on the live or the replay, you will be entered into the giveaway. I'm going to give away some of this stash and also some other stuff that I have in my stash, so that you can also enjoy these flowers and these little itty bitty vases. So if you've left a comment at all throughout the live or the replay, you will be entered into the drawing, and I'll pick a person to send some of this stash to, and also some more other things that I have in my stash. So, because I've got a lot, and the fun thing about having a stash is, you can create with it a lot faster, but also you can give it away and share it with friends. So I will do that. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. There will be no Saturday live next week because of the Valentine's Day party. So, just a heads up. Sorry, I'm like rubbing my nose with my little Kleenex because it's so runny. Sorry. Cordelia says couscous with butter. That does sound good. Catherine says she enjoys watching the Oscar ceremony. That is fun too. Brandon says, I'm so thankful my husband doesn't watch sports because I don't either. That's awesome. Coralie says, enjoy your Mediterranean for supper. See you next week. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you guys. Oh, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday at 5 p.m. K time. I think that's 12 o'clock Eastern time. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Central would be 11, right? I think. All right, you guys. Take good care. Be safe. Be well. And I'll see you guys